MMA Boxing Talk here. I want to talk about Tyron Woodley and the history of him being very choosy with his opponents. Basically ducking opponents. About 2 years ago, after he beat Dong-Won Kim, Tyron Woodley was supposed to fight Hector Lombard. But Tyron Woodley blatantly said no. He didn't want that fight. It wasn't right. It wasn't the right fight for his brand. It wouldn't help his brand, whatever the fuck that means. Not like he has a fucking fan base or he's a big draw or anything like that. So just blatantly ducked Hector Lombard. I mean, you can go on YouTube and find the videos of Dana White. They both trained at American Top Team. Woodley said no. He's my training partner. I'm not going to do it. Hector Lombard starts calling him out, calling him a coward, a pussy, all these things, saying that he's going to beat the shit out of him. And then on the other side, they're both teammates. Like, Woodley is a fucking pussy, coward, ducked Hector Lombard. Lombard, even though they train at the same gym, Lombard's all for it, calling him out, calling him names. So it really made Woodley look bad there, So he didn't fight Lombard at the end of 2014 like he was supposed to. He ended up waiting till the beginning of 2015. Fought Kevin Gastelum. That was a weird fight. Gastelum weighed in way more. He weighed in 10 pounds overweight, so it's really hard to judge that fight. And then he just sits out for over a year, waiting for a title shot. Like he's supposed to be, like he really deserves that title shot. He did not deserve that title shot. I mean, his win over Carlos Condit, a win's a win. Not the most impressive win, let's put it that way. Okay, he stopped Dong-Won Kim, who was ranked maybe 10th, 11th in the division at the time. Then fights Gastelum, wins a split decision over Gastelum. That's supposed to grant you a title shot. Woodley sat out. He finally got his wish, got the title shot. And he was making a case for himself, saying, I deserve the title shot. All this stuff, talking and talking. Really, he didn't deserve it at all, and he won it. So good for him. But it's funny because now he's the champion, and now all of a sudden he wants to pick and choose who he fights. First of all, he hasn't defended his title. I can understand if you've defended your title multiple times and then you just want to start picking and choosing, or you have a massive fan base, or you're a huge draw. You have to have something to be so choosy. Tyron Woodley's not the chosen one; he's the choosy one, and he ducked Hector Lombard 2 years ago. And it's clear as day. I mean, go watch the fucking interviews with Dana White. I mean, he made Tyron Woodley look like a real fucking coward. Now he's doing it again. He's back at it again. He does not want to fight Wonderboy Thompson, and it is so obvious. And it's really giving him a bad look. Fans that aren't stupid, they see this. This happens in boxing all the time, but it's not supposed to happen in the UFC, and I don't think it will. I think Tyron Woodley will fight Wonderboy next. Dana White said it. Doesn't mean everything Dana White says comes true, let's be honest here. But I really don't think GSP wants to fight Woodley right off the get-go. Maybe he will, but I just can't see that happening. And Wonderboy's the guy. I mean, he's coming off 2 amazing wins. His last 2 performances were unreal. No one had ever dispatched Johnny Hendricks that way. I mean, the only person to stop Johnny Hendricks. And this was when Johnny Hendricks was still seen as an elite fighter. So that's a huge win. And then Rory McDonald, who was the number 1 contender when Wonderboy fought him. And, he wins a technical chess match, 25 minutes. And it showed a lot of composure and concentration and just tremendous poise from Wonderboy. He had to fight a little bit different against against McDonald, but he got the win, no problem. It was, he won all 5 rounds, clear as day. So, I just wanted to put out a video talking about Tyron Woodley and how much of a fucking coward this guy is. I mean, come on. This isn't the first time he's tried to duck someone. He blatantly ducked Hector Lombard, who, by the way, was only ranked 6th in the division. Tyron Woodley ducks a 6th-ranked guy, then goes on and what? Beats Kevin Gastelum, who had a terrible weight cut. Only won a split decision against Kevin Gastelum. Gastelum had a terrible weight cut. And then he waits out. He waits for a year and a half. And then he gets a title shot. He got fucking lucky to get that title shot. He's lucky he got that. Because after Wonderboy dispatched Johnny Hendricks, I mean, they could have given the shot to Wonderboy right then and there. Because Robbie Lawler never even came close to stopping Johnny Hendricks, and Wonderboy was already on a 6-fight winning streak, so they could have gave Wonderboy the title shot instead of Woodley, but no, they did him a favor. They did this guy a fucking favor, and now he wants to be all choosy. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm sick of Tyron Woodley, and I just wanted to put out a video giving my take. And it's obvious he's scared of Wonderboy. He does not want to fight Wonderboy Thompson. It's a horrible matchup for him. Wonderboy's a bad matchup for everyone. But definitely Tyron Woodley, he doesn't have the technical striking. He doesn't have the range. He's not a ranged fighter, he's a wrestler, compact. He's tired out. He's gonna, gas himself out after a couple rounds. And even if he doesn't, Wonderboy's just a superior striker. Very big, very strong. Not as explosive, but that explosiveness doesn't stay with Woodley for a whole 25 minutes. It just doesn't happen. It just can't. It's impossible with all that muscle. But anyway, I just wanted to put out my video, my take on this. Let me know what you guys think. But I'm frustrated. I'm pissed at Woodley. And I really hope the UFC puts their foot down and makes Woodley fight Wonderboy or strip him of the fucking title. Either way. It's not like, and then people are going to say, oh, well, Conor McGregor, he never defended his title at 145. Okay, that's true. But he's moving on to bigger and better things. And yeah, they should strip him. But it's not like he wants an easier fight. Woodley doesn't want to fight Wonderboy, he wants to fight Nick Diaz. Wants to fight GSP. Two guys that have been so inactive lately. Big money, sure, but not guys that have been active, kicking ass. Fuck no. These guys are going to be rusty. That's the type of champion Woodley is. He wants to fight a couple rusty old guys instead of a primed Wonderboy Thompson who nobody wants to fight. Woodley just showing his true colors. Fucking coward. And it's not the first time he ducked someone. So, that's it for this one. Check me out on Twitter at MMA Boxing Talk 1. And if you like the video, subscribe. Peace.